for your practice, please, you are welcome to do so. I'm definitely the type of person that has to practice with music. So, yeah. If there's any issues, please just put them in the chat and I'll try and get back to you ASAP during the class. Okay, let's get started. So we'll start in a comfortable seat in the middle of your mat. Easy cross-legged position, one foot in front of the other. You can just gently rest the hands on top of the knees. Sitting up nice and tall, stacking the spine on top of the pelvis, head and neck on top of the spine. Just allow the shoulders to fall away from the ears, and then we close the eyes here. Starting our practice off with some stillness. Just a moment to come back to ourselves, find our centers. And I'd like you now to draw your attention to your breath. Actively start to slow the breath down, creating more time and space between your inhale and your exhale. Allowing the nervous system to regulate, the heart rate to slow down slightly. And then we'll take 3 breaths here together. So, sealing off the lips. We start by inhaling through the nose, filling up all the way to the lower part of the belly, and then exhale out the nose, emptying out the lungs. Inhale here, exhale out. One more inhale, and exhale. Beautiful. Take a moment now to set an intention for your practice. So maybe a small phrase, or even a single word. And there's no pressure in setting an intention either. You are welcome to not do one. Once you have done so, you can gently bow the chin towards the chest. Just allow the head to hang heavy. And slowly blink the eyes open, preparing your body for some movement. We inhale, shoulders up towards the ears. Exhale, roll them back down. So just taking some shoulder rolls. Inhale here. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Last one this time. Inhale. Exhale down. Taking it forward now. So inhale, shoulders come up. And exhale, forward and around. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale up. Exhale, forward. Inhale, arms to join all the way up. Gather that energy. Clasping the hands. Flipping the palms up towards the ceiling. Take a big stretch. Lengthen out through the spine. Big inhale here as you exhale. Side bend over towards the right. Breathing into the left side of the ribs here. Beautiful. Coming back to center. Inhale. Exhale, other side. Slowly coming back to center. Inhale. One more time each side. Exhale over to the right. Back to center we go. Inhale. Exhale, left. Coming all the way up back to center, bending the arms now, taking the hands behind the head, open the chest, lift the chest up towards the ceiling. Think of resting the head in between the hands. Beautiful. Taking an inhale As you exhale, round the spine, elbows come in towards the midline of the body, rocking over the sitting bones slightly. We inhale, open, lift, slight back bend, exhale, curve the spine. 2 more just like that, inhale, exhale, curve. 1 more inhale. From here you can let go of the arms, taking the fingertips behind you. So I'll just turn side on so you can see. Pressing through the fingertips, lift the chest, roll the shoulders together. And then slowly we fold forward, taking the hands all the way forward, dropping forehead down to the mat. Take a deep breath in here. Exhale out. 1 more inhale. Exhale out. Beautiful. We're going to roll over the knees, finding a child's pose just for a moment. So big toes to touch, knees out nice and wide. Allowing the forehead to fall down towards the floor. Deep breath in. Exhale out. Beautiful. Meeting in a tabletop position, so stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees. Just 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck the toes, round the spine. Really pressing into the palm of the hands here, spread the fingers. Beautiful. Inhale for cow, untuck toes, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Coming back to tabletop position this time. You can untuck the toes if you would like. Straightening the right leg out behind you. Inhale here. Left arm to join. Find some length from the tips of the fingers towards the back heel. As you exhale, knee comes in towards the elbow, round the spine. Back to extend. Inhale. Exhale, round the spine. 1 more, extend. Exhale, round. So warming up into the abdominals. Inhale, extend. Bending the back knee this time, taking that arm and capturing the top of the foot if you can. Keep it nice and gentle, we're still warming the body up. Think of kicking the foot into the hand, opening the shoulder, opening the chest. Beautiful. Without slingshotting that leg, letting the arm go, letting the leg go. Bringing the right knee in towards the chest once again, stepping all the way through, and we find a low lunge. Lifting the body, inhale, and Vinyasa, low crescent lunge. Think of sinking the hips down. Breathe, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Inhale here. Exhale, we take it all the way back, half Hanuman, half split, straighten through that front leg. If you'd like to fly the arms behind you, finding some balance in the core, you can do so. Otherwise, just placing the fingertips down on the floor. We inhale, shifting forward, low crescent lunge, and Vinyasa. Exhale, shifting all the way back. Same thing, you can either lower the fingertips or fly them up towards the ceiling. We have 1 more like that. Inhale, rock forward. Gather the energy, gaze up to the fingertips. Exhale, rock back. Beautiful. Rocking all the way forward this time. Lowering the hands down, tuck the back toes, straighten the knee, low lunge. Inhale, gaze forward. Placing the palm of the hands down as you exhale, stepping that right leg all the way back, 3-legged dog. You can open the hip here. Maybe moving into the right ankle. We inhale, we square the hips off, facing the right toes down to the floor. And then exhale, float the right leg down, find a downward facing dog. First dog of the practice, so maybe bend the one leg, bend the other. Like I said, we are still warming up, so be gentle with the body.
Beautiful. Find some stillness in your down dog. Lifting the sitting bones up towards the ceiling, keeping the knees bent slightly if you need to. Now, as we lift the sitting bones up, we flatten the lower spine. Relaxing the head completely, gaze towards the knees. Beautiful. We inhale. As we exhale, bend the knees, hovering tabletop. So just hovering the knees off of the mat, find that tabletop position. As we exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hover the knees. Moving nice and slow and with control, exhale, down dog. One more, inhale, hover the knees. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, gazing forward, stepping forward, find a forward fold at the top of the mat. So big toes to touch, bending the knees as much as you need to, just hanging the upper body forward over the legs. Inhale, we halfway lift, fingertips to shins, flatten out the back. Exhale, we forward fold. Inhale all the way up, roll the spine up, find a high mountain, gazing up towards the fingertips, palms to touch. Taking arms behind you at the lower spine. Taking hold of opposite elbows if you can. Inhale, lift the chest slightly, slight back bend. And as you exhale, fold forward. Beautiful, lower the hands down. Planting the palms of the hands down onto the mat. Stepping right foot back. Left leg joins, find a plank pose. So plank creates one long line from the top of the head all the way down to the heels. And we want to drop the pelvis here, so we don't pike the hips up, really dropping the pelvis. Think of drawing the navel up towards the sternum. Beautiful, we inhale. And then we exhale, lower the knees down, hugging elbows in towards the waist, Chaturanga Dandasana. Pressing through the hands, inhale, upward facing dog. Lifting the hips off of the floor, pressing the tops of the feet into the mat. As you exhale, down dog, floating the hips up and back. We take an inhale here. And then as we exhale, knees lower down, find that tabletop position once again. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, lift the chest and the sitting bones. As we exhale, round the spine. Inhale, cat-cow. Exhale. Last one, inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, back to tabletop position. This time we straighten the left leg behind us. So we move on to the other side with our short flow. Right arm to join. Inhale, find length. As we exhale, knee comes in towards the elbow. Contract the abdominals. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. Think of kicking that left foot out behind you. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Beautiful. So strong, everybody. Coming back to your extended position, bending the back knee, capturing the top of the foot. Kicking that foot into the hand, opening the right shoulder, opening the chest. Without slingshotting the leg, gently lower the arm, back down in front of you. Squeezing the knee in towards the chest and then bringing that foot all the way forward. Find your Anjanasana, low crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the body. As we exhale, we shift back. Find your half Hanuman, half split. Either flying the hands or placing them down. Beautiful. Your inhalation shifts all the way forward. Exhale, shift back. Inhale, shifting forward. Gazing up, last one, exhale, half Hanuman, shifting back. This time we shift forward, placing the hands next to the foot. Tuck the back toe, straighten the knee, low lunge. From here, we're pressing into the hands, taking that left leg all the way up and back for your 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, roll out into the ankle. Inhale, we square the hips off. And then as we exhale, we float that leg down, find your downward facing dog. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, hover the knees off of the mat, hovering your tabletop. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hover the knees, shifting the weight over the shoulders, over the wrists. Beautiful. Last one. Inhale, down dog. Exhale, hover the knees. Inhale, back to downward facing dog. Gazing forward, start to step your feet forward, find your forward fold. Big toes to touch, heels together. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Roll the spine up all the way, high mountain, gazing up towards the ceiling. Taking the arms behind you, clasping the opposite elbows, open the chest, slight back bend as you inhale. Exhale, fold forward. Placing the hands back down, we step back with the left foot, and then we step back with the right foot, find your plank pose. Inhale here. Exhale, chaturanga, either on or off the knees this time, whatever you would like, squeezing the elbows in towards the waist. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. There's always an option to skip out your chaturanga completely. If you want to move straight to down dog, always an option. Take a breather. Inhale. And then exhale, lower the knees down to the mat. We're going to go straight on to the right once again. Left arm up, right leg joins. Inhale. Just one round this time. Exhale, knee into the elbow. So we move a little bit more dynamically. We know where we're going with the flow. Bend the back leg. Capture the top of the foot. This time, see if you can open the chest a little bit more as we've warmed up. Really kicking the foot into the hand. Beautiful. Taking the leg all the way behind you. Inhale. And as we exhale, knee comes into the chest, stepping all the way forward. Low crescent lunge, lift. Just one round. Exhale, half Hanuman, half split. Maybe see if you can fly the arms this time, if you didn't so before. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up, low crescent lunge. Dropping the hands down. Tuck the back toes, straighten the knee, low lunge. From here, pressing into the hands, three-legged dog, right leg lifts up and back. Open the hip. Move the ankle around if you need to. We square the hips off once again. Inhale. As we exhale, floating the foot all the way down, downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale just one round. Hover the knees, hover your tabletop. Exhale, up and back. Beautiful. Gazing forward. Inhale here. Step up or jump. Find your forward fold at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Fingertips go to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up. High mountain. Moving straight into your back bend. Taking the arms behind you. Clasping opposite elbows. Open the chest up towards the ceiling. Beautiful. As you exhale, fold forward. Releasing the hands down to the mat. Stepping into a plank. Holding your plank here. Inhale. As you exhale, shift the body over the wrists. Chaturanga Dandasana. Move with your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, down dog. Take a moment, inhale. And exhale, lower the knees down, tabletop position once again. On to the left we go, straight away. Left leg kicks out and behind us, right arm joins. Inhale. Exhale, knee comes in towards the chest. Inhale, back to center. Extend. Just for one round, bend that back knee. Capture the foot. Open the chest. So this is a bit of a dancer's variation. We're on our knees, we're in a bit of a twist. Beautiful. Without slingshotting the leg. Letting that go. Bringing the left knee all the way through. In between the hands. We rise up, Vinyasa. Inhale here, exhale, sinking back. Half Hanumanasana, half split. Inhale all the way up, Anjaneyasana once again, sweeping the arms up. Bring the arms next to the foot, tucking the back toes, straighten the knee, low lunge. Left knee draws in towards the chest and then up and back for your three-legged dog. Open the hip, bend the knee, move the ankle. Beautiful. We square the hips off once again. Face the left toes down to the floor. Inhale here. And exhale, float that foot down. Downward facing dog. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, lower the knees, hover them off the floor, hovering your tabletop. Inhale back to downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step, hop or jump. Find a forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, we halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up. Gather the energy. High mountain, gazing up. Slight back bend, sweeping the arms behind you, clasping the opposite elbows. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Lowering the hands down, we find our plank, stepping back with both legs. We hold inhale, shifting the weight over the wrists. As we exhale, chaturanga, on or off the knees, or skipping it out entirely and coming to your downward facing dog. Take a moment, inhale. And then we exhale, lower the knees down. Bring the toes to touch. Just dropping into a child's pose. Just take a moment to catch your breath. Regulate your nervous system. We have one more round of flow and we're going to move into our peak pose. So we're going to repeat what we just did and then just add on a little bit. Beautiful. So when you are ready, coming to a tabletop position. Straighten the right leg behind you, left arm joins. Inhale. As we exhale, knee comes in towards the elbow. Flow with your breath, extend. Bend the back knee, capture the foot. Same thing, think of kicking that leg behind you. Open the chest. From here, slowly, we're going to start to bend this right elbow. So coming onto the right elbow, and we're still kicking that leg behind us. So it's just a bit deeper into the stretch. Beautiful. Let go of that leg. Bringing left elbow down, floating the foot all the way down. Inhale here. And then as you exhale, pressing yourself up, bring the knee in towards the chest and through Anjaneyasana. Exhale one round, float back, half Hanuman. All the way up to Anjaneyasana once again. Keeping the arms lifted, we tuck the back toes, we straighten the knee for a high lunge. Inhale here, hold. And exhale. Inhale, hold. And exhale, float the hands back down. Beautiful. Placing the hands down. Right leg shifts all the way back, three-legged dog. Open the hip this time. If Wild Thing is in your practice and you would like to go there, you can drop the right toes all the way behind you. Open the chest up to the ceiling. Really press through the left palm and the right toes. Beautiful. And then when you're ready to come out of it, just shifting back, bending your knees. We all meet in a downward dog, so floating that foot all the way down. Inhale here. Exhale, we hover the knees, hovering the tabletop. All the way back, downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step, hop or jump, find your forward fold. Beautiful, halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, high mountain. Taking a slight back bend, arms come to the lower spine. Beautiful. Back to your high mountain. And then we move into our peak pose dances. So start by bringing the weight into the left foot. Slowly taking the right knee up into the chest, maybe giving it a slight hug here. Just take a moment to find your balance, switching on your ankle, switching on the strength in your left leg. Beautiful. From here, dropping the right knee down and capturing the inside of the right foot with the right hand. Inhale, we lift the left arm up next to the ear. And then exhale, same thing we did on the knees. We start to kick the foot in towards the hand. You can keep this left knee bent slightly, not to lock out into the joint. And then there'll come a point where you find yourself start to lean forward as you kick the foot back. Gazing beyond the fingertips. If you're falling out of it, just coming back in. Beautiful. The practice of yoga is also about embracing all the wobbles as we flow through the postures. When you are ready, you can slowly bring that knee back into the chest, give it a tight squeeze, and then bring the feet together. Inhale, high mountain. Gather the energy, lift the fingers. Exhale, fold forward. Placing the hands down, stepping back into your plank. Holding it here, inhale. As we exhale, either on or off the knees, chaturanga, second last one. Beautiful, shifting all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take an inhale, and then exhale, table top position. We have one more side, let's get straight into it. Left leg rises, right arm joins, inhale. Exhale, one contraction into the abdominals, knee in towards the elbow. Extend the body, inhale. Bending the knee, capturing the top of the foot. Dancer's variation. Beautiful. Once you find your balance here, and you did so on the other side, you're welcome to drop that left elbow down to the mat. Just going a little bit deeper into the quadriceps, into the hips. Take a big inhale, and then exhale, bringing that right arm all the way forward. Pressing onto your hands once again, left knee into the chest, weaving the leg through Vinyasa to rise. Exhale, one round of half Hanuman, half split. Coming back to Vinyasa, inhale, lift. Beautiful, tucking the back toes this time, high lunge, straighten the back knee, lift the body. We hold, we inhale, and we exhale. So think of creating a 90-degree angle with this front knee. We inhale, and we exhale, floating the hands down, left knee into the chest, exhale, up and back, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, and if you did so on the other side, and wild thing is in your practice, you can go there now. Moving mindfully, moving gently, and honoring where your body is at. So maybe one day there are certain postures accessible to you, maybe the next day not, that's totally fine. We show up differently in every moment. We all join back to our downward facing dog, so floating left leg down. Inhale, gazing forward, step up or jump, find your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Inhale all the way up, high mountain. Find your slight back bend. Back to center, high mountain pose. Preparing yourself for dances on the other side. So this time bringing the weight into the right foot. Start to tease the left foot off of the floor. Maybe bringing the knee into the chest, holding and squeezing it in tight. When you are ready, slight bend into that right knee. Dropping left knee down. And then capturing the inside of the left foot this time with the left hand. Inhale, right arm rises next to the ear. And as you exhale, start to kick that left foot into the hand, lifting the leg up behind you. You'll feel there's a moment where you start to rock forward. And then you can bring the right arm out in front of you, gaze over the fingertips. Find a spot to focus on and fix your gaze there to find some balance. Take a deep breath in. When you are ready to move out of it, do so gently, slowly. Left knee back in towards the chest. And then exhale, feet to join. Inhale up, all the way to your high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. Placing the hands down, last one, stepping out into plank. Exhale, chaturanga of your choice. Upward facing dog, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale and an exhale. 2 more like that. Dropping the head, allow the head to hang heavy. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful. We're going to gaze forward. We're going to find ourselves in a seated position. So if you just want to hop through, maybe you just want to let the knees down to the mat. Whatever is easiest for you, making your way onto your sitting bones with as little effort as possible. From here we bend the knees, placing the feet onto the floor. Inhale, lifting the hands. And as we exhale, we lower the hands down, cupping the kneecaps, and then just rocking back with the back to counter all these back bends we've done. So think of hanging off of the kneecaps almost, really rounding the lower spine. Beautiful, coming back to center. Straighten both legs now. Inhale, arms up next to the ears. Flex through the feet. As we exhale, we forward fold. We've had a nice active last half an hour, really activating into the muscles. Now's the time to cool the body down. Slow the heart rate and the breathing rate down and regulate the breath. Beautiful. As we inhale, lifting the chest slightly. Think of flattening out the lower spine like you would in a downward facing dog. So pressing the sitting bones out behind you. And then we exhale, find a forward fold once again. Beautiful. Inhale, roll the spine up all the way. And then continue rolling until you find yourself lying all the way down. We hug the right knee in towards the chest. Finding a half happy baby, so capturing the outside of the right foot with the right hand. And then opening the hip here. Think of squeezing the right knee in towards the right armpit. And we try and find some length in the front of the left hip. So flexing through the left foot. With your next inhale, gently coming back to center, let go of the leg. Bend the left knee, placing right ankle on top of the left thigh. Figure 4 position. Lifting that foot off of the mat and then either capturing the back of the left thigh or the front of the left shin. Inhale here. As you exhale, lower the head and neck down towards the floor. Think of squeezing left knee into the chest and at the same time finding that connection of the ankle and the thigh by squeezing the right knee out towards the side. Beautiful. Slowly letting go of the legs, unraveling the legs. Onto the other side, straighten right knee down. Half happy baby on the left, so capturing the outside of the left foot this time. Flexing through the right foot, finding length in the top of the hip. And then with your next inhale, we come to that figure 4 position once again. So crossing left ankle over right thigh this time. Again, either front of the shin or behind the thigh. And then lower the body as you exhale. Squeezing right knee into the chest. And allowing the left knee to go out towards the side. So you should feel a beautiful deep stretch in the outside of the left hip. Across the glute, maybe even into the lower back slightly. Beautiful. Gently unravel the legs, let that go. We take a full happy baby this time, so taking both legs outside of the feet. Open the feet nice and wide. And notice if your lower back is popped off of the mat, so gently place that back down. Want to find length in the spine, opening the hips here. We take an inhale. As we exhale, bringing soles of the feet together, knees out wide, so almost in a butterfly or Supta Baddha Konasana variation. We lift the upper body, so we're still holding onto the outsides of the feet here, and we open the knees. So again, it's almost like we are hanging off of our feet. Rounding the lower spine. Take an inhale, hold, and an exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, bring the knees together, wrapping the arms around the shins, create a tiny little ball. Take one big inhale, and then exhale, find your Shavasana, your corpse pose. Your final relaxation. Straighten the legs out, centering the head over the spine. If there's any last movements, any last adjustments you would like to take before settling into some stillness, please go there now. Being mindful and gentle with your body. And when you're ready, bring the feet at least mat width distance apart, maybe even wider. Take up as much space as you need. Arms are a comfortable distance from the body with the palms facing up. Gesture of surrender. Gently tucking the chin into the chest just to lengthen out the back of the neck. And close the eyes here. Allow yourself to settle into some stillness. Taking your attention to your breath once again. as it flows in and out of the body. Feel how the belly, the ribs and the chest rise with your inhalations. And then the chest, the ribs, the belly float all the way down with your exhalations. Taking deep intentional breaths. And a moment to simply just be. To be with yourself. To be with your body. Away from the distractions of the world. Away from the intrusive thoughts of the mind. Dropping into this state of peace and tranquility. And I'd like you take this moment now to show yourself gratitude and appreciation. Show your body gratitude and appreciation. Show your breath gratitude and appreciation. And thank your practice for what it has taught you today. Thanking body, breath and mind for how it has carried you and how it continues to carry you into the future. There's absolutely no rush, but when you feel you are ready, you can slowly start to wake the body up. Keeping the eyes closed, rubbing fingertips together, wiggling the toes. Maybe rocking the head from side to side, being very gentle with your very relaxed body. And then you can just gently roll over onto any side. And keeping the eyes closed, when you're ready, gently press yourself up to a comfortable seat. We end our practice off the same way we started. We bring the palms together, thumbs at your sternum. I'd like to take this moment just to thank everybody that supports me on this app, that joins classes. I feel very privileged and honoured to share my practice with so many people around the world. It's an amazing thing what technology can do. And for all those people that have donated in the past and will donate in the future, thank you all so much. I really, really do appreciate it. It helps to build my business. From me to you all, thank you so much for joining. I hope to see you soon. If you enjoyed this practice, please do give my profile a follow. You can keep up to date with future classes. There's lots of pre-recorded meditations I have up on my profile. Have a beautiful day wherever you are in the world, and I hope to see you soon. Namaste, everyone.